Hey y'all, thanks for coming through. I'm Star. This is ascendstar Tarot, and of course, this is today's energy for around the 7th of January. Keep in mind, time is fluid, so this could resonate anytime around January or anytime we have this energetic lineup again. So take what resonates with you, leave what does not. And for all personal readings, you can reach out to me at any of my outlets that will be listed below. And make sure you go to ascendstarship.net and check out the website. See what's going on over there. We have some tarot classes coming up, and we also have some meditation classes coming up as well. So if that's something you're interested in, please be sure to reach out to me. I am more than happy to, be a teacher and help guide you through all of that. But anyway, with no further ado, this is where we are. Happy Capricorn season to all of our Capricorns out there. Let's go ahead and get into today's energy. So today is actually the number 4. I love the number 4. I used to think, I can't say I used to think because 9 is still my favorite number. But I also love the number 4. But the number 4 is a number of foundation. It's about a number of stability. It's a number of structure. If you think about building a house, like the foundation itself starts with like 4 pillars. If you're building a building, period, like that's what it starts with. You have those 4 pillars in the ground with the concrete, and then you build from there. So that's why I love the number 4, basically. It is also a number of control, having control. It's a number of being disciplined. Um, it is a number of fruition as well. It's being able to uh, focus in order to get done and handle what you need to have done. It's a number of, I was going to say discipleship, but I believe I already said discipline itself is definitely about being being organized. It's being on time, definitely. Being very mindful of time overall, and also being practical. Not being too emotional, like when it comes to things, or kind of leaving emotion out, thinking more so uh, logically, right? Practical and logically. Also being able to think outside of the box, because if you're building something, if you're bringing something into fruition, then you're basically seeing it from the ground up without its final structure. So you have to be able to think outside of the box to get there. So I definitely hope that makes sense as far as our numerology for the day goes. Okay, so we're still in Capricorn season, and it's so many, Capricorn, it's so many different aspects to Capricorn, especially having that devil's energy, having that business minded, success oriented energy, all of that. Um, but right now it's really feeling like Capricorn is coming in and like representing at this point like organization. Like we're in the thick of Capricorn season. So it's like all of the strongholds, the things that keep us or held us back, we should have already been able to recognize those things. We should already have noticed and recognized our addictions, our strongholds, what our limitations should be, where our boundaries should be. Those are all things that we should already have gotten by this time. So right now we're really focusing on um, being a leader, on the actual discipline, on being confident in ourselves, on actually being able to organize. Like maybe we're using our journal more, or uh, we're actually using the reminders that we use on our phone. Very seldom do I see people use reminders on their phone. I guess it's a lot of people that do it. Maybe just not the ones that I'm around, right? But that is also something that I picked up um, for myself. Like maybe this is the year, if you haven't already, that you buy a planner. I know one of my old coworkers, or I guess she still is a coworker, we just haven't been in the building together in a while. um, she didn't know, but she like really inspired me to even go out and get a planner, because I was one of those people, if you know me, you guys, I have journals everywhere. Like, it's a notebook with this information, it's a notebook with that information. Like, I'm always jotting stuff down. Um, but what comes along with that is sometimes I forget which book I put it in. So it's like, okay. And then, like, when I'm on business calls, I'm handling meetings. Like, then I'm trying to find, oh, okay, well, did I put it in this notebook? Did I put it in that notebook? Maybe I put it in my notepad on my phone. Like, I'm just always writing and jotting stuff down. So, organization, maybe speaking to myself. um, but like, as far as the journal or the planner go, I was able to last year. I was actually able to incorporate that into life a little bit more. So maybe that's something that you want to look into doing as well. Um, we are still in this Libra moon. It's actually going to be going out today, but this is our last full day in our Libra moon. Um, so once again, this is balance coming up. This is confidence. This is actually, Venus is about love. It's about being able to give and to receive love. It's about relationships, being very um, in connection with that, with the feminine energy, like being a nurturer. Um, Also, being social and harmonious. But things that come along with that, you want to be harmonious. How do you be harmonious? Then you want to be patient. You want to actually be loving. You want to be supportive. You want to be the person that's easy to work with. Like, we just came out of this. Well, yesterday was Mercury, so it's like thinking, thought, and communication. So it's like still there, like be mindful and thoughtful when you speak. And also, um, there's a lot of wisdom in Venus, because Venus knows when to bring up things, um, like, basically not talking out of turn. Like, if I'm sitting here, I'm trying to think of an example. People just like talking out of turn and just saying things when they like are just not necessary. Um, like, if we're sitting around and we're having a conversation about shoes and someone just comes up with, oh, you remember how you was eating yesterday? Oh, you had just ate too much. Like, that had just made no sense. Like, why was you eating like that? Like, why would you bring that up at that time? We wasn't even talking about that. Like things like that. So knowing when, how to say things. Wisdom is knowing when to say things, right? And then today is actually Jupiter. It's a Jupiter day, Sagittarian kind of day. It's Thursday, so we know that Thursday is about growth and abundance. In the world of tarot, that's our Temperance card. That's about being able to bring in balance. It's like balance and stability is like really, really, it's calling out on today. It's coming through in so many things. Like, um, with the number 4, that's stability. Saturn talks about discipline, organization, that's stability. And Libra was talking about balance, and now, here's Jupiter once again, talking about balance. So there may be a lot of healing that actually needs to be done. With this Jupiter, there's a lot of truth that's being sought. Like, we're only accepting the truth, so recognizing and seeing the truth in ourselves, and also only accepting it from others. Um, Also, once again, being patient, um, and being able to see things through, not being very emotional, being able to balance out once again those thoughts and emotions, like mental and emotional. We have to be able to balance those things out. Our chakra for the day is our heart chakra, which is with all of this other loving stability, um, balance, patient, healing type of energies coming in. Like, it's a great day for the actual heart chakra, and that actually deals with how we give and receive love. The heart chakra is basically the center of our chakra network. It provides us with compassion, but it also allows us to be assertive in who we are, but tolerant of other people's behaviors, because it's like I said, it's the love that we get, but it's also the love that we receive. It's about being compassionate, and not judging yourself or others, allowing people to be who they are without judgment. A lot of times when our heart chakra is out of alignment, then we don't feel worthy of love ourselves. You know, a lot of people are out here looking for love, but you don't feel love yourself. So you're able to give it, but you're not able to receive it, or you're able to receive it, but you're really not able to give it. Or you feel depressed, or you know, like your life has no purpose. But we all know that if you are here, your life has purpose, right? Um, so once again, that comes in with being able to balance. You want to be able to balance and stabilize your heart chakra on today as well. All of that energy definitely needs to go into your heart chakra so that love can be given and that love can be received. So I definitely appreciate you for coming through and listening to today's energy. Hopefully that resonates with you. If it does, go ahead and hit the like button, tell a friend about Ascend Starship, and leave a comment. Let me know how it did resonate with you. But with no further ado, let's go ahead and get into our Tarotscope for the day. So we are actually coming in as the Six of Pentacles, right? Six of Pentacles is it's a great number. Six of Pentacles, when I look at this, it's my sharing card. It's you being able to share with family and friends. It's like you basically, you're so kind, you're so caring, you're so compassionate, and it's like you see people and you take on their problems, like whatever is going on with you, then you share it with all of your family and your friends. Like if you have a friend or a family member that's having a struggle or going through something on their own, then you actually take those things up as well. And I just have to say, I don't know what's going on with my cousin, but her initials are SI. Or if we're being very specific, her initials are actually SA. So cousin, if you're listening, I hope all is well, because the Six of Pentacle card just like really gives me you. Especially being able to she's so loving, she's so kind, she's so caring. Like if you call her and you're talking to her about your issues, like she could be going through the world, but she is still going to take on whatever you have going on and try to problem solve for you. That is definitely her. But so yeah, like what that's a lovely type of person to like have in your family. But this is definitely your hard work paying off. This is you being abundant. This is why you're able to share. This is you being able to give and receive love. This is definitely an open heart chakra kind of card. The family definitely loves you and appreciates you, okay? So, Five of Swords. This is where it gets a little tricky for me with this energy. You guys, this is definitely a general reading. I get a lot from this. So, for my biggest, what I'm feeling more than anything when it comes to this Five of Swords, it's like you are like you have this energy about yourself that is so powerful, and everyone around you is able to see it. It's like you are shining bright like a diamond. And I know when people see the Five of Swords, um it's not really the that's not really what they get. That's not really like the first thing that comes up. You know, you see a Five of Swords, you see somebody on the battlefield, you see war, but This is what I'm getting is somebody that's already been through war, somebody that's already been through an emotional war when it comes to their mind and their feelings. So it's like maybe you've been played, you've been pushed, you've been pulled to the edge. You've been depressed, you've been down, you've been out, but you've been through so many different emotions and situations that now, no matter what comes your way, you are able to shine through it. Um, it's like, it's like your mind and your heart have now come together, and they actually live in peace. Like, maybe this is someone that's like really really good with kids, because it's like your kid at heart, because you've like been through so much, and mindfully you've released like so much, and it's like um you're no longer attached to the negative side of things, so you can see the positive in everything. So you may work very very well with children's stories. You may have a very very good imagination, a good vivid imagination, love adventure, or you might just like be like real creative and just come up with different kind of games and stuff of that nature. And I know I bought my cousin up. Like, I just bought her up for the Six of Pentacles, but like, being honestly, like after that Five of Swords like came through, I don't know, like maybe I'm like really really channeling her, but I definitely, like, this is a general reading, so her or people like her, okay, as far as that is concerned. And then of course, like, the Two of Pentacles is here as well, so that is balance, that is being able to work things out. Like, it is calm emotions, being able to see clearly, being able to discern. It's like being able to, when thinking, you think about all sides, all stories, like, um and this is, why the mind is so creative, why you're able to come up with so many things, because you're able to see like so many different perspectives. Like, I'm hearing your side, my side, and the truth. Like, or what he said, what she said, and what's really going on. Like the reality of the situation. You're able to you're able to see everything without getting emotionally attached to it, right? So that is definitely great, great energy to have. It's like that heart chakra is very, very abundant, and you're able to not only connect to and express yourself, but also connect to others and allow them to express themselves as well. Now, keeping in mind, like I said, this is a general reading, and I'm always getting more than one message here. So, um, I have someone here that is actually controlling. And this is kind of like a message to you, like, let's not be controlling, like, watch the control, be mindful, be compassionate. Like, everyone isn't like you. I feel like you control people through your money, or there's someone in your life that actually controls you through their money. It could very well be your dad, or someone related to your dad's side of the family. Hell, it could be the dad. But basically controlling family and the household, based on actual funds and funding the family. Very, very chaotic. Um, Brings in chaotic type of energy. I see, I actually got a glimpse of this energy, for our today's energy for the 6th, or for yesterday. It's about self expression or things of that nature, people wanting to be in control. Um, and not being able to express yourself because of these people that are in control, of being able to bring that balance in. So if you are the person that's actually trying to control people based on their funds, like, we want to, or based on your own funds, because you're able to be a provider, or you maybe have more materially than other people, you really really want to step back from that. That could be like a boss that you're dealing with, or like I said, that could be like a dad or a male figure like in your life that's actually doing that. Um, hurt people, but false victories don't last long. These people that you are trying to um, impose, like, times are changing. This is the year, this is 2021, this is the year of change, unorthodox things going against tradition. So very well, the people that you are trying to oppress or hold down or have this false victory over, the tables and the tides could very well change, and you could be on the other end at any point. So you definitely want to be mindful of that energy and not treating people like that. If that's something that you're doing because you are feeling unworthy, or you're depressing yourself, or you're like feeling like life has no pleasure, then you definitely um, you want to be mindful of your own heart and your own emotions, um, and internalize those things um, for your actual self, because you can do and you can be better. Like, you don't have to do that. With this Two of Pentacles here, that is definitely balance and effort that you are putting in or need to put in order to get to the next place, because it's almost like the way you think is kind of like problematic. um, Thoughts are actually kind of selfish, um, especially with that lack of emotion. There's like no emotion there. So it's like you're really not compassionate or think about other people. So let's be mindful of those energies, giving those type of energies off, allowing other people to put us in those positions or those situations. And if you actually come across somebody like that, if that's the energy that you're dealing with, then you actually want to confront that energy. You either want to confront it or you want to stay away from it. I say confront it because I feel like this is someone that you're close to. I feel like this could be someone that's possibly a family member. I don't feel really like it's like a love relationship or anything like that. I really think this is related either with business or actual home, like mommy daddy type home like stuff. I don't feel like this is a relationship, but it definitely well could be. It could be also giving off this type of energy because if it's the man, he is very, very assertive, and he comes off like a father figure instead of like a partner. So I definitely hope this makes sense, and I'm saying you guys have made it this far. I definitely appreciate you. If you have not yet, go ahead, like, subscribe, and hit the bell because you don't want to miss tomorrow's energy.